low stock streams.
I was just running a Falcon BMS stream, but I got shot down rather quickly, so that ended that very quickly for me. Oh, I see there's a kilo, or is that someone else's? Hello? Are you able to?
You wanna take kilo?
I can take the kilo unless that's somebody else's. I don't want to steal someone's ship. But I have no problems using the kilo if it makes things even.
I think we should have only equal number of players on each side, and this is only one rule.
Understood? No problem. So I will take the Los Angeles then. Oh, that's fine.
Czy mam brać Udaloja, czy coś innego będę?
No wiesz co, ale ja tu... Aha, bo ty masz Udaloja. A weź co tam chcesz po prostu. Myślę, że możemy spokojnie zagrać tak, że po jednej stronie będą dwa okręty, a po drugiej będzie więcej okręt wodnych. No, dla mnie to nie ma różnicy. Myślę, że ten scenariusz jest na tyle elastyczny, że spoko można.
Okej.
A ta misja ma briefing, bo ja kurczę chyba nie widziałem.
Ta misja nie ma briefingu. Jest natomiast na tej stronie, to znaczy na tym kanale, co ci podałem, jest mapa do niej. Pokazuje mniej więcej gdzie jest ta bitwa.
Okay. Alright, I have a hot mic at the moment, so that I can speak to anyone who wants to talk on the channel, I'm just going to quickly change Discord. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I need to reset Discord because it keeps on insisting on not running in administrator mode. This is completely useless for me because if I'm running a live stream and Dangerous Waters, I need to run it in administrator mode so I can use push to talk. I didn't do it. That's fine. There we go. And then once Discord actually finishes starting, I can then adjust my settings and enable push to talk. Okay.
To rakiety do...
Okay, that's good.
No rozumiem, ale to... No, dobra, latadło to jest, dobra, okej.
Okay, I'm back and hopefully up and running.
I think we'll start soon.
No problem.
A dlaczego nie umiesz w magazynie zwiększyć ilości tych SSM-ów?
Znaczy jak to nie możesz zmniejszyć?
Zwiększyć.
Bo musisz coś zdjąć, bo on ma, wiesz, pojemność jakąś tam, nie? Coś zdejmij i zamiast tego weź, dodaj tamte, co ci mówiłem. UGST są tylko warte rozpatrzenia i Sizzler SSM.
So we got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 Russians and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have a Bergamini, a Type 1212, a Rubis class, and of course my LA Flight 1 as friendly. I have a pair of Eudaloids, an Akula 1, and a Lada class. That's evil. We have to find a Lada class with a Flight 1? That's just not fighting fair, guys. That's just not fighting fair. And yes, I am properly somewhat attired, being that I don't own a US Navy officer's hat, and that's not a suggestion. I have enough
tak
hats.
powiem, na pojemność magazynu mają wpływ też te ECM-y też. Jeżeli zdejmę z tych ECM-ów, to mi
Słuchaj, dobra, ja nie wiem dokładnie jaki ty masz
ja
problem.
też nie wiem. No.
Weź ten, mówię, zdejmij wszystko co masz i załóż sobie tylko UGST.
So, as you can tell, I'm playing with a number of people who are Polish, and I do not speak a word of Polish, so I'm going to sit here ignorantly while everyone else laughs at me. But while they're figuring out their game, then I can participate hopefully.
Zresztą ja myślę, Jacek, ty tutaj jesteś?
We're just looking for Anne and Cobra to finish presumably setting up their loadouts, and I hear the word Sizzler from time to time, which tells me they're arguing about whether or not they're allowed to use anti-ship missiles, because anti-ship missiles are OP as fuck against something like the Bergamini.
Do raków się już nic
Of course, if I hear undersea missile launches from the Akula or the Lada, that's it. Because the Rubis doesn't carry them. I carry them, but I carry a harpoon. I carry the harpoon, and people are going to know if they're coming from my bearing or not. What I'd like to do is I'd like to take my harpoons, fling them all at one or the other Eudaloi,
No właśnie.
and then if I can disable both Eudaloids, then I don't have. I know I'd have much less trouble worrying about things like helicopters. Ow. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, Ghost. Yes, Ghost.
Awesome, awesome. Dobre.
Dobry.
Just wanted to make sure that my push to talk was working as intended, because I didn't want you guys to hear me talk to all the people in my live stream. So is Blue4 staying in this channel, or is someone able to move me to the Blue4 channel? Alt tabbing for me is very risky.
Ghost, let's go to the other channel.
The other channel.
Yes, to the TVLD.
Ah, yes. Bear with me. I will. I'm in the game now, so bear with me a second, and I will alt tab.
Okay.
Wish me luck. And Ghost Dog in the Blue4 channel. And the game hasn't crashed. Awesome.
No, okay. We restart.
No, my game has not crashed. It's not crashed. That's good.
Good.
Do not restart it for no reason, please. I will be hated by you all.
Ciao guys. Hello Nomex.
How you doing, Nomex? Okay. Wow, I'm actually surfaced?
Yes.
Goodness me. That makes me feel very uncomfortable. Well, may as well take advantage of it.
Raise the antenna, Chief of the Watch Eye. Raise the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch
Do
Eye.
you feel naked?
No.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to be naked. This is YouTube. However, there is no harm in doing the following.
But when I start on a surface submarine, I feel a little naked.
I don't feel naked, I just feel very, very at risk. However, there is no harm in me doing this.
Raise the radar mast, Chief of the Watch Eye.
I'll just do a few sweeps of the radar, because there's no disadvantage in me not doing it. Who knows what'll turn up. Okay, you guys probably will have me on data link.
Yes, I have you on data link.
Going from data.
I see you with my window.
It's alright, I just picked up radar contacts out in the ocean.
Lower the radar mast, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Ah, congratulations, I picked up an oil rig. Oh well, never mind. Okay, I'm gonna get underway into deeper water.
All ahead 1/3, helm aye.
Drop that because I know what that is. It's this guy here. Okay, let me just quickly fix my Discord. There we go.
Magda, a ty na czym jesteś? Bo... A, ty Rubisa masz, tak? Dobra, fajnie. Magda, a to ty jesteś blisko platformy 0035? Na północny zachód? Bo mi po prostu nie pokazało, wiesz?
UOAF. It's probably me. It's a
Okay.
0035 platform. Yes, it's me, and there is also some surface PG.
Okay. Thanks, Nomex. Nomex, you have a type 212, yes?
This is something from Germany. I don't know. It should be BMW. I don't know.
It's a Type 212. So you're running a Type 212. There's also a Rubis class on our side, and myself. We are the only surface. We are the only friendly submarines, and I'm a Flight 1.
Okay. So Nomex, go to east. Uh, um, Go to east. You will be between islands. Okay.
Going.
And Pep, where would you like my noisy nuclear ass?
Ghost dog. You should go very fast and very deep. I think to. I will give you position. Okay.
I see the orders. I see the orders. It's fine.
Who is operating with Los Angeles Flight 1?
That's Ghost Dog. That's me.
Quite far from the battle zone.
Yeah, well, I'm a nuclear submarine. I need to go in fast and loud, apparently. What I'm trying to do right now is get some depth under my keel.
But he can go 32 knots.
Yeah, I'm not going 32 knots when there's only 30 feet of water below me. I'm going to wait until I have some deeper water first before I start really diving the ship.
That's right.
At the moment, however, I do have my ESM mast out so that you guys can keep me on data link.
Lower the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Okay. Ghost, you have a new order.
Taking the orders. Good thing I'm up. Good thing I'm on the surface, huh? Change my orders. All right, stand by. I'll get a plot need.
Magda, a wyjdziesz na radio, bo ja nie widzę za bardzo. Nie wiem, gdzie ty jesteś. Albo napisz po prostu Twix.
Już pisałam, nie widzisz?
Nie pokazało mi.
No czekaj, spróbuję wejść na radio.
Kurde, no. Czasami się tak zdarza, że nie pokazuje. Nie wiem dlaczego.
Pepe, I have your orders and will comply.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So nice and quiet mission today. It'll be quite a while before I'm underway. At the moment, I am shallow. I'm at port. There's only less than 40 feet below me. So I'm trying to get beyond this shelf first. Once that happens, I'll be able to dive the ship. I'll be able to go a little bit faster. They're wanting me to sprint to this assigned position. And then at that point in time, I will be patrolling. So, pack yourselves lunch, get yourselves coffee, whatever. These missions take a lot longer than Cold Waters. This could easily run into about an hour or two, maybe longer if I live. During this time, I'll take those who are watching and unfamiliar with Dangerous Waters for a quick lap of the boat. Those of you who don't know, I am also subscribed to Jive Turkey. I'm in his Discord channel and I am specifically aiming to showcase Dangerous Waters for these individuals. Whether you guys watch it now or later on, that's fine. Either way, please leave comments if you have questions about Dangerous Waters, its operations, or what it can and cannot do. And I will try my best to showcase those things as well, assuming I don't get sunk or crashed or dive the boat into the ocean floor, both of which are very, very bad for me. For those of you paying attention, this is indeed a Soviet lieutenant's hat for the Soviet Navy, because immersion, bro. Jive Turkey has his thing where he's an expert US Navy sonar operator. I am not an expert, nor was I ever in the US Navy, nor was I a sonar operator. I get to wear stupid hats. Alright, we're starting to get some depth under the keel. Once we've got about 60 feet below the keel, I'll start issuing orders to dive the ship. Let's see, what's the ETA to this? 13 minutes to deep water. See if I can speed up a bit.
All ahead
We'll go standard.
Helm aye. All ahead standard. Helm aye. Con sonar. Cavitating.
I don't care. Pepe, I'll be cavitating for a few moments, just so you're aware. I'm probably going to drown your sonar out at this distance. It happens, Phoenix. That's why I have a backup plan. It's not an issue. And I've got comments but no viewers apparently, so let me just refresh my page. Yeah. Something broke. Great. I really don't like alt-tabbing in Dangerous Waters. It's very, very risky. There we go. Still only one watcher. I don't believe that. Okay, so as you can see, me speeding up and cavitating has now completely drowned out the bow array, and I don't have my towed array out because that would be really dumb at this shallow depth. Right, 1600 yards and closing to my turning point. Once I start my turn, I will initiate my dive. There we have a few viewers. Awesome. So here we have my lovely 688 class flight 1. I believe we're sailing the Corpus Christi, I believe, if I remember correctly. Phoenix, the mission is kill the other 4 Polish people in the other server. I'm going up against 2 Utilize, a Lada class, and an Aquila 1 approved. I'm supported by a Bergamini, my own 688, a 212 from Germany, and a Rubis class from France. So we'll see how this goes. Our mission, actually, is to escort these ships to port. They are somewhere around here, and they are going to intercept this convoy. To make this not a total turkey shoot for them and a real challenge for us as well, we're going to have oil rigs and civilian traffic there for them to classify and identify first before they, so they don't brutally, just attack everything on a bearing. Phoenix, I'm sure you've actually played the scenario before. It's a pretty favourite one of them, and I don't mind it either because the lovely thing about Dangerous Waters is things always happen slightly differently anyway. All right, we've just crossed the shelf, so we actually have some pretty decent depth below us. I'll be diving the ship to. We'll take her down. So first of all, we're going to secure all antennas and
Lower the antenna.
masts.
Chief of the watch eye.
Radar mast is secure, of course, as well. Pepe, I'll be diving shortly. Expect to lose me visually in just a few short moments.
Make my depth 0.65 feet. Dive I.
Dive, dive.
I do love Dangerous Waters for this sort of stuff.
Dive. All main ballast tank vents are shut.
Yes, Phoenix, I don't care. I'm hoping to convince him. Until then, I'll just play it. I'm hoping that his
Compartments report conditions normal on the dive.
I'm hoping the reason why he dislikes it is because it doesn't work very well on Windows, which I can now challenge, and also because it's very, very finicky to play decently, which I can't dispute either. It's just on. It might also just be on the wrong edge of the realism curve for him, because it's very, very realistic, but it's probably so realistic it's going to piss him off, because there's going to be so many things that are not realistic. Phoenix is more like join the dark side dive. We have multiplayer and multi-crew, but it's okay. I mean, he does his thing, I do mine. We're both different people with different ideas. I can't argue with him. I mean, he's a lot more successful than me. So I don't presume to tell him how to run his channel. I would just like to present the alternative to Cold Waters in as good a manner as I possibly can. I don't hate either of them. I love them both for different reasons. Yeah, but that's the thing, Phoenix. You could share this vessel, or you could just let the auto crew do a lot of it. So I don't think he has either, Phoenix, but I don't want to speak for him, and I don't want to invoke his wrath. He's a great guy, and I love his work, and I certainly don't want to get on the wrong side of him or his fans. So I have posted it to his channel because I am, of course, a Patreon of his, and I have basically made that work for him. And I know I'm cavitating before anyone asks. Once we have enough depth to get below, I'll be fine. True, Phoenix, true. But once again, I'm not going to argue with Jingles either, because once again, he's a successful YouTuber. I'm not. So that's fine. It's no problem at all. They do me, they do them, I do me. I mean, heck, if Jive Target doesn't want to play Dangerous Wars, that's fine. I can showcase it instead. Niche achieved. Okay, let's get some depth here. Depth. Used to be a way of ordering depth here. That'll have to do. It's not better than that, really, though. Okay, let's make our depth 100 feet. What's the sonar conditions? No layer, all the way to the bottom. Hopefully that'll change. We are getting progressively deeper water, so that's fine. Phoenix, don't worry about it. I have already asked him what he thinks, and he has not replied, or rather, He has not replied favourably, so that's fine. I'm not going to press the issue. I do not want to piss him off. But by all means, him and his followers are welcome to check it out, and I would absolutely encourage them to if they want something different from Cold Waters, or if they feel that they want more realism. I'm not going to say it's complete realism, but they'll get more realism. And I'm really hoping some of the more well-known Navy guys in the simulator community can really get on board with something like Dangerous Waters and Cold Waters, and really encourage the growth of those kind of games and make them more realistic. Get multiplayer in there, get multi-crew in there, because we can then have much more fun. And I can stop playing a 15-year-old game. I would like some new graphics, please. Please can. I can has, please. That's fine. And this is why I actually like playing a bit. This is why I like playing Dangerous Wars, though. I get to chat to the people I'm playing against. Let's see how we're looking today, sports fans. So right now my other flight in UAF is carrying on. I think they're about to start debriefing actually. I will not be attending that because I'm running my own live stream, and because I got shot down in the first 5 seconds, so I don't really have a lot of input. I should have ditched the JSOs and pulled harder, but those JSOs were going to be taking out SA-17s, and I really wanted to make sure that I didn't leave them in the ship without them. So hindsight's a wonderful thing, they say. Ooh, what's my maximum speed for deploying the towed wire? Because right now I'm out of radio contact. I have no link data, nothing. Nope. Whoops. So USA flight 1. Towed array. Where's the towed array? Not the towed array. The floating wire. That does not help me at all. Thanks. On-ship information. Floating wire breaks at speeds equal to 18 knots. That's fine. Stream it.
Recommend lowering all masts and antennas, sir.
Yeah, we're real close to that. I get it. Okay, we have the floating wire out and deployed. We'll leave it running. We'll leave it running there. Ooh, dragging it underwater again. That's insanity. Fine, stream it some more. We're going so fast that we're actually hauling the wire back under the water. As you can see. I'll take his history so I've got a rough idea where he's headed. They're actually matching speed with me, which is not very useful. I'm going to have to go faster, but I don't want to go any faster until I've got enough water to go fast. 222, yes, we'll buy ourselves another 50 feet. And that should hopefully let me sprint this up. So once the floating wire is inboard, we shall kick the gear up and lower the depth.
Make my depth 150 feet. Dive I.
Point in time do I travel through? Oh, we're going to get even deeper around about here. Sweet. Huge cliff over here, so we'll have to be very precise with our plotting there.
Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
So now we're deep enough that we're no longer cavitating. So we're still traveling fast, but we're not cavitating anymore, which is pretty handy. Now my sonar isn't going to be washed out anymore. Or rather, it will be washed out, but I won't be pushing out a butt ton of noise. Okay. Still no layer depth. See, the solution there, Phoenix, is to stop playing DCS and just watch me for the next 2 hours pilot a submarine. But in the real world, you could always either turn the music down, or I'll try and eat my microphone and talk louder. Bear with me. Okay, hopefully that's a little louder for you. That's as good as it gets anyway. I can't argue with you there, buddy. Just turn the music down. You're not going to be able to operate very good sonar without your ears working. Okay, there we go. So we can see there that the overall the ground is declining there. So we're going to get more depth soon enough. Eventually we'll probably hit a fairly decent shelf and it'll really, really go deep, which is fine. I'll approve of this. But for now,
All ahead full.
full span. Let's get to 20 knots. In fact, screw it.
Con sonar. Cavitating. All ahead flank. Helm aye.
Give me all of the speed. Flank speed. Pep Gostog, I'm going to go flank speed, so I'll be deaf for the next little while.
Okay, no problem for me. You are covered by my towed array.
I thought so. I just thought you'd want to know so that hopefully you're not using me for your listening.
Okay.
I'm also cavitating, so I'll be very, very loud and easy to find. Excuse me. So I'm pushing out at 31 knots. Okay, let's increase the depth.
Make my depth 200 feet. Dive I.
Okay, do I go anywhere near 200 feet at any point in time during this trail? No, it's actually just getting deeper and deeper, so 200 feet is pretty safe for me. Maximum depth.
Currents for 32 knots. Maneuvering aye.
So my ship right now is going as fast as Dangerous Water says it can. Which I must admit is a very strange concept, making this much noise. I'm not a fan of it, but I need to do it to get myself into a good position. It's not a difficult choice when there's no other option, and I am not going that shallow. Peep is flying over the not so deep water there, about the 300 feet mark. It shallows out to less than 100 feet, which makes me nervous, so I'm not doing that. I'm going the long way round. to bother with that piece of detail there. That's the other all of us hazard perry, which is not being piloted. It's fine.
No dobrze, dobrze. To wiesz co, jak będziesz dalej, po prostu jak już będziesz tak w połowie wysokości tej wysepki, to zwolnij
Look at
do
that
6
sudden
węzłów i
decline
po
there.
prostu
That's
dawaj
yeah, we're
dalej.
definitely
Dobra?
coming off the edge of a shelf here now, and we are rapidly gaining depth. So we'll grab ourselves another 50 feet. I'm just going to keep on diving until I get to a point where I really don't want to dive any further. I want to be as close to the... I want to possibly try find if I can see if I can A, find a layer, and B, if I can find a layer and stay under it. No layer yet. So at this rate, in 12 minutes I'll be at my first turn. That's not bad. Once we sail at 250 knots, I've still got another 100 feet below the keel, so I'll maybe get myself another 100 feet. By the time I get down there, I'll be even deeper. Yeah, we're gonna have loads of depth even at this. You know, the shallow end here, quote unquote shallow end, is like 900 feet. That's fine. I'm of course gonna have to watch out when I turn around this corner here, but that will be no big deal. Yeah, up to 14, 15. Yeah, 6. Yeah, we're good. We're good. That's awesome. Actually, what's my max depth on this sucker here? Max depth. Just not rated for under ice conditions. Good to know. Max depth 1479 feet. So we'll round it off to 1400 feet. Do not exceed 1400 feet. Understood. Okie dokie. Let's just grab ourselves another 100 feet there.
Make my depth 350 feet. Dive I.
To tak jak to mówiłeś, jak będę w połowie tej mniejszej wyspy, tak?
No tak, no niekoniecznie dokładnie, po prostu zwolnij. Już właściwie możesz już teraz zwolnić i płyń mniej więcej, wiesz co, 4 do 6 węzłów. Udawaj się cały czas na południe i, i no i monitoruj sytuację. I jakbyś coś znalazła, tak to powiedz, bo wiesz co, bo u mnie ten czat, nie wiem czemu nie działa. Ja nie widzę, co ty piszesz.
Jesus, it's really going steep now. Excellent. You grab another 100 feet or so. There we go.
Make my depth
Lock in 450 feet there. Let's keep an eye on the depth gauge here. Still, like, throwing complete caution to the wind right now. 9 minutes remaining to the end of this leg. What I'll do is, after I'm finished the turn, I will stop or slow down and take a listen. This should put me in front of the ships as well, because I am now currently, as you can see, I'm now currently alongside them. So they're like somewhere up here. In fact, actually, they are to my southwest, seemingly. Yep. So they are going to be showing up like pretty much right here. Meanwhile, I am like right underneath them. Yeah, you can hear the engine noise in game. Unless that's my engine noise. Which is possible given I'm travelling at flying speed. It's me punking it like super fast right now. Like a boss. Let's grab myself 150 feet this time. Make it 600 feet even.
600 feet. Dive by.
Still waiting for a layer. I may have to send myself a bathythermograph out. But I'll do that when we get to, when we get to my turn leg, which is in 6 minutes time. So 16:45. Perfect. Yeah. Now I've got 3 watchers. One of those is me. I do hope the opposite team are not stream sniping me, because that would be mean. It's actually one of the reasons why I keep my webcam where it is. Right now that is not going to be very meaningful for everyone there. There we go.
Podam ci pozycję, dobra?
Dobra, już zapisuję.
0606 stopień 21.
0606 105 21, tak?
That's a nasty mission there, Phoenix.
Na kursie 152 ode mnie z
Against
jakiegoś
18
powodu
P-51Ds, that probably looked more like Berlin 1945, but yes.
i
Or 1944.
152 ode mnie.
Dobra, to śledź te kontakty, ok? A ty odpłyń troszkę od tej wyspy, nie bądź aż tak blisko. Popłyń trochę na... No... Poczekaj, zaraz powiem.
Okay, we're gonna grab ourselves to 700 feet
Kursem
here.
Make my depth
200, no nie wiem,
700
210.
feet. Dive
Jak
eye.
tam chcesz.
And in a couple of minutes, I'll be making my turn.
Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Excellent. I can now, so, now out of the cavitation layer. Phoenix, you're a glutton for punishment. You know what? I'm going to wait and see what they do for the turn in a moment. Probably will be very shortly changing it.
Okay, I'm back.
Nothing new has happened. At least not in my chat. At least not to me anyway.
Make my depth 799 feet. Dive eye. Make my depth 700 feet. Dive eye. Make my depth 800 feet. Dive eye.
Okay.
All ahead 1/3. Helmi.
Pep, this is Ghost Dog. I'm just making a turn, and I'm going to slow down just for a moment or two to listen, and then I'll resume my course.
Uh, I think not now, because you are still very far from enemy, and we should
All ahead
we should
flank. Helmi.
close to interesting area, and maybe after 15 minutes, okay?
Very well. going to make direct for the for my target area then.
Okay. Red side starts on shallower waters. We have an advantage because
Make my depth
between
one
our start
one
position and
zero zero feet. Dive I.
interesting region, we have a very deep waters, and when layer is not too deep, we have a good cover under layer.
Okay.
Make my depth 130 feet. Dive I. Make my depth
All ahead 1/3.
8
Helm I.
feet. Dive I. Make my depth 1000 feet.
That was
Dive
close. Should not have ordered such a. Should have ordered a slower dive. Sadly, they don't really do shallow dives, which is really annoying.
All ahead flank. Helm I.
Alright.
Make my depth 1050 feet. Dive I.
Pep, have you found a layer yet?
Can you repeat?
Have you found a layer yet?
A layer?
A layer yet.
Layer? No, no, no. I haven't layer because I'm on shallow waters. But I think you have a layer
Hmm.
or not.
Because I'm at like 1,000 feet and my thermograph. Nah, it's not. That can't be right. It's still not detected that I've dived this deep yet.
Nomex, have you layer?
Make my depth 1109 feet. Dive I. Make my depth 1100 feet. Dive I.
Okay, I should be at my point. If I keep this speed, I should be at my point in about 30 minutes.
Okay, very good. When I will detect enemy helos on air, I will inform you.
I'd really appreciate that.
I know.
Make my depth 1199 feet. Dive I.
Between that islands, there is no layout.
Okay.
Nice one, Phoenix. I wonder if nighttime would actually be slightly easier, because you'd see the tracers a bit more easily, I would think, and they would have, if this was real, a little bit more difficulty finding you optically. That could be fun. Well guys, there won't be much happening for the foreseeable 15-20 minutes, hopefully, unless something absolutely terrifying happens. No tracks, no contacts. Basically, for the next little while, I am just in transit. And that's fine. That's the way Dangerous Waters goes. Very big build up to a small flurry of activity. Lots and lots of hurry up and wait. Welcome to military simulation. Okay.
Myself 172.
Okay, thanks.
I don't hear any of this. Do you want me to slow down and see what I can find?
All ahead 1/3. Helm I.
Make my depth 1400 feet. Dive I.
Okay, so there's a layer at 646 feet according to my area.
my depth 700 feet. Bye bye.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 135. Designated Sierra 1.
I need to turn on my towed array now.
Stream the starboard towed array. Helm aye.
See if I can find anything worth talking about.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 143. Designated Sierra 2. Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 135. Designated Sierra 3. Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 144. Designated Sierra 4.
Okay. So TMA is currently chewing on those two contacts. That's no way that could be right. No way I can pick them up this far away. I express doubt. That's one of them. That's the other. These are not what I'm interested in. Far too loud and noisy for me to be able to track them as a military vehicle. Pepe, I see your thing. I've slowed myself down to try and see if I can listen for anything, but I don't think I'm finding anything useful. I'm going to continue on my speed.
All ahead standard. Helm aye. Retrieve the starboard towed array. Helm aye.
I have a possible submarine information on chat.
Seen. Stand by.
Promoting.
Thank you.
This contact is promoting.
Alright, I'll try and start looking that direction. Bearing 160-ish. Okay.
going back.
No problem, Pip. Wait for this to, once this line straightens out, then we should be back to something approaching a towed array.
Retrieve the starboard towed array. Helm aye.
Okay, towed array's in. And that line is now frozen. Right, now we have a towed array back in. We can start moving up to higher speeds.
All ahead flank. Helm aye.
Definitely in deep water now.
Okay, I'm back.
Nothing new.
Okay, my helo will turn on radar in next 2 minutes. I think you should stream floating wire and watch what
Make
helo
my depth
get.
0, 6,
I
5.
will do better than this. I will come up to periscope depth because as soon as you've got something, I'll have
All ahead
harpoons ready.
one-third. Helm aye.
Okay.
And then if you provide the data, I will provide the harpoons. And then we can perhaps fire. You can perhaps fire some sort of ship-to-ship missile as well. Have it come from 2 angles.
Magda, zwolnij do 4 węzłów około i weź ten floating wire, wystaw tą antenę. Nie wychodź na peryskop, tylko wystaw samą tą antenę, bo ja za jakąś minutę, półtorej włączę radar na śmigłowcu i on coś wykryje.
Make turns for 2 knots. Maneuvering aye. Stream the starboard towed array. Helm aye.
It's the good ones on the starboard. That's what I want.
Okay, radar is on.
I'm at 300 feet and climbing. I will be at periscope depth shortly.
I will reach the communication in 3 minutes.
Okay, helo radar turning off.
Do you have data?
I have some data, but only unknown units.
Understood.
I will send my helo closer to enemy, and maybe after a second radar on, helo will find something.
Okay. 150 feet, that's fine. Okay, I have data and I'm ready to accept any.
Make my depth 060 feet. Dive I.
Okay.
Make my depth 055 feet. Dive I. Raise the antenna, chief of the watch eye. Raise the ESM mast, chief of the watch eye.
Con, EW. I have a new contact. Bearing 118. Con, EW. I have a new contact. Bearing 187. Con, EW. I have a new contact. Bearing 259. Con, EW. I have a new contact. Bearing 266.
What's the status with the data from your helicopter?
I will try to drop sonobuoy in place when I detect submarine and check this with diecast sonobuoy.
Very good.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 131. Designated Sierra 5. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 148. Con sonar.
Torpedo on the water,
Torpedo in the water.
131.
Bearing 152.
I'm hearing a torpedo in the water 152 for me.
Torpedo 225 from me.
I must evade this.
Maybe it's not torpedo, maybe it's my sonobuoy. I don't know.
You are on the same bearing as that actually. That could be me. That could be you. That was scary.
Let me check this. I have a UGST torpedo there.
On top of your sonobuoy.
Near, but I'm not sure about position.
Of course not. No, you've only got one sonobuoy. But You can detect a UGST there.
My
Con
sonar
sonar. I have a new contact.
now
Bearing
is active.
1 5.
Yeah, I just heard an active ping.
Designated Sierra 6.
7-1.
10,000 hertz. Stand by.
Okay, I think I have a Udaloy on link.
I'm hearing Sonoboys. That's what I'm hearing. A diecast or an RGB, something.
It's diecast.
Okay, it's you. That's fine then.
2-1-3 torpedo.
Kilo radar is turning on again.
Yeah, link data 0126 identified as Udaloy. Something's been categorized. Stand by, I'll run up a solution for it.
Okay, I think Ghost Dog, you should prepare to engage with harpoons. How many harpoons you have?
All 4 tubes.
Oh, very nice. So when you will be prepared, you should
I can engage at will, yes.
you should give me a sign, okay?
You'll know, don't worry.
Okay, I think I have a enemy helo.
Very good.
I will try to destroy this helo because this helo is in my range.
Very well. I'm just determining ranges and so on, bear with me. I do not want to shoot a civilian with a harpoon, that would be bad. $33 miles.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 110. Designated Sierra 7.
I was just pinged by something. 8,000.
Yeah, enemy helo is down.
Nice! Well, that's going to piss one of the Udaloys off. Good timing as well. That was could have been bad. In any case, I'm ready to fire.
Okay, Nomex, you can you? No, sorry, Nomex. You are on a different position.
Ghost Dog has two ready to fire and another 2 loaded. I have 4 ready to fire.
Okay, so Ghost, engage.
Stand by. All doors open. Firing.
Launch
1 away.
Aye, sir.
Engage.
Launch
2 away.
Aye, sir. Launch
3 away.
Aye, sir. Launch
4 away.
Aye, sir.
Diving and moving.
Make my depth 155 feet. Dive aye. Make my depth 1200 feet. Dive aye.
Retrieve the starboard retrieve this all ahead 2/3. Helm aye.
Wonder if he's observing MCon or if he's about to get shot.
Grę mi wywaliło.
Kurde, szkoda bardzo.
No, zaczął
Recommend
jeszcze
lowering all masts and antennas, sir.
Cholera, nie wiem.
Recommend lowering all masts
Wiesz,
and
scenariusz
antennas,
Hitlera,
sir.
nie
Lower the
wiem,
antenna.
tutaj zostało.
Chief of the watch eye.
No
Lower
szkoda,
the
szkoda,
ESM
kurde.
mast. Chief of the watch
Właśnie miałem,
eye.
Magda, dla ciebie zadanie. Ale no, naprawdę szkoda. Trudno. Weź, Magda, przemyśl to jeszcze, czy to jest naprawdę twoja ostatnia gra. Ja bym chciał, żebyś ty grała. Luferus niech też gra, niech się nie unosi, kurde, honorem jakimś albo coś. Po prostu niech przestanie odwadać rękę.
Czemu się powiem? Tylko wiesz co, jak wrócę do pracy, później zagram, ale nie obiecuję. Jakoś tak wrócę do pracy,
Dobra.
nie będę mieć na to czasu, wiesz?
Ja wiem, ale na... I wiesz, no zobacz, Gringler też z nami gra bardzo rzadko, ale czasami gra. Ja bym chciał, żebyś ty grała.
Słuchaj, na razie graj, pogadamy później, dobra?
Dobra, okej.
Tak.
Okay, one missile has locked on. I think it is locked on to the to one of the stations though, so that may be a dud. The other ones are flying normal. I think I forgot to set the range on that one.
Oh shit, you destroyed tag.
Apparently. Well, hang on a minute, because my missiles are still in the air.
Okay.
So
I'm waiting for more missiles from my helo to Udaloy, but my missiles are faster, so I need to wait when your missiles were close.
okay, well, that wasn't my missile. My 4 are still in the air, according to the ground track, and they should be going active very shortly.
I think it was from this torpedo. UGST, maybe it was from Lada.
Well, that would be awkward for them.
Kilo missile away.
Con sonar. I have a new contact.
Yeah, Spaz just killed that tug.
0 designated Sierra.
Oh, Ant's just lost.
Yes, she told me before, but in Polish.
My mistake. Fair enough. Okay, my missile should be going active on the contact, so if it's in that barrel, I'll find him.
I think he's dead.
Well, that depends on how accurate this this link data is. Yeah, he's launching on. He's engaging with Seawiz, so that's the first one down. Oh, there they are. They're turning. There goes the second. Ah, he shot them all down.
Oh yes, I see. Ah, shit, because I launched missile too late.
No
Sorry.
problem. No problem. I have more, so I will reload them, and we will try again.
Reload.
Yeah, I will reload now.
Shot down my missile from Kilo.
Make my depth 096 feet. Dive I. Make my depth 090 feet. Dive I.
Phoenix, I know it's not the best thing, but that's the geometry of the attack at the moment.
Con sonar. Missile bearing 140. Con sonar.
Missile 125.
Bearing 1.
Yeah, they're firing on me now. They know where I am. If you're able to engage those missiles before they hit me, that would be amazing. Because I would bet you that that's a stat. Those are sub rocks going for me. Your helicopter has detected an enemy submarine 1033.
Con sonar. Missile bearing 151. Con sonar. Missile bearing 151. Con sonar. Missile bearing 151. Con sonar. Missile bearing 151.
Yeah, he's just fired a salvo at you as well now.
Yes, I know. I have turned on all radars from Hilo and on my boat. And I try to shoot down second Hilo.
Excellent.
Second Udalo is on link.
I am underwater right now, so I do not have link, but I will get it for you as soon as I can.
Nomex, Udalo is on west to you. Try to engage.
Okay.
And before engaging, you should be sure, because this is a link from Hilo, and I don't trust my Hilo.
I'm going to re-engage the Udaloy. There's not much I can do against the submarine at the moment.
Oh, I forgot to set second enemy Hilo is down.
Thank you. Now we have to watch out for the replacements, because they've had enough time to prepare them. Is your Halo able to detect contact 0126 and just provide an up-to-date link? I'm going to give it another shot. But this time I will fire both missiles. The Udaloy that I just fired upon recently.
All Udaloys are linked, so you can engage.
Okay, I'm coming back up to missile depth again, so hopefully that will do.
Con sonar. I have a new contact.
second,
Bearing
sonar,
152. Designated Sierra 9. Con sonar. Missile bearing 108.
I just heard missile 108. That's on the bearing of our escort. Right.
All ahead 1/3. Hell my.
I'm putting out the streaming wire and we'll see what happens.
Make my depth 0.65 feet. Dive I.
I am hoping to get both Udaloy's data. Oh, he's turned towards me. I might have a better shot now. I have no shot against the eastern Udaloy because there's a mountain in the way.
Okay, no problem. I think we should take out this first Udaloy. Nomex have this second one.
Your helicopter has detected the other submarine. That's the Aquila 1 directly on top of your submarine. Directly on top of your helicopter.
Con sonar. Missile bearing 106.
Missile east my position.
Missile 097. Nomex, is that you?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
I will be having missiles popping over your head probably once they are loaded, just for your awareness of Nomex. You will hear them from the northwest. I'm just waiting on loading.
I will be right back.
No problem.
Con sonar. Missile bearing 105.
Nomex, you shooting more missiles?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
I heard one missile launch at 105 from my position that Nomex said wasn't him. But other than that, I'm waiting on my missiles to load. They must not be long now.
Shit, one of my Milas rocket torpedo was above this Akula. I think it is Akula improved.
Yes.
Uh, in array is still some kind of error bug when Milas and Silex sometimes disappear in air, and it was happened.
Well, hopefully second time is better. Glitched again?
Second also.
Ah. Just have your helicopter drop torpedoes on its head.
But my hero have only ASUW.
Oh, right. Does it have any weapons left?
side and for Hellfires. But Hellfires are have a too short range for attack
Understood.
I can attack with Hellfires only when Udalo will be damaged.
Okay. Wait. I am setting up my weapons. I am almost done for a shot. When I let you know, can you fire your other anti-ship missile? And then we can have 5 missiles going towards it.
Okay, I can fire this last my anti-ship missile from Kilo.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, stand by. Ready? I'm firing now.
Launch tube 1. Aye, sir. Launch tube 2.
Okay.
Aye, sir. Launch tube 3. Aye, sir. Launch tube 4. Aye, sir.
All 4 missiles away almost simultaneously. One of them must surely get through. Time to switch targets. Okay.
The rocket from Hilo is launched.
Scene. Let's see them handle all. Let's see them handle both at the same time now. Well, they look like they'll be very close together. I don't know if his. I don't know if he'll be able to handle Seawiz from left and right side. Yours is just a little bit faster, but that's okay, because hopefully you'll now be looking at the left side instead of the right. Your one's gone.
Yeah, that AI killed me.
Ah, unlucky man.
Con sonar. Missile bearing 139. Con sonar. Missile bearing 139.
120 missile.
139 for me. That must be the Udaloy. He's shooting at my harpoons. Come on, man, get him. Oh, mines are going to miss. They're going to go past him. That's annoying. They went active too late. Well, I don't know where they're going. Oh, they found something. Oh dear. They're just doing laps around them.
My film styles are going second U-Bar.
I appear to have attacked the convoy. The missiles have gone stupid. I've attacked a Grisha.
Ghost Dog, you damaged Boris Chilikin. It is enemy value target.
Oh wow. I guess even a broken clock is right every now and then. Okay.
Raise the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye. Raise the antenna, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Bearing 134.
Ghost Dog, after launching
Con
harpoons,
sonar. I have a new
can
contact.
you
Bearing
engage with
132.
Mark
Designated
30,
Sierra 10.
no, 38, second Yodaloi?
Yes, I have two more harpoons, and I'm reloading with Mark 48s now. Anyway, so you wish me to engage 0127, the one at the north, yes?
All Yodalois are on link.
Yes, yes. You want me to engage the one at the north, the one that's just about to get hit by missiles? That Udaloi has definitely been hit.
Yodaloi was hit by two missiles.
Yes, I will finish him. Oh, there's another one coming in from the north. That thing is going to be dead by the time I'm reloaded. Unless that one's being aimed at the Egan Rogov.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 113. Designated Sierra 11.
Diecast. Oh no, maybe that's 138. What's that? Dipping sonar. Anyone using dipping sonar right now?
Not me.
Oh dear. Something's pinging with dipping sonar to my southeast. And stop now.
I launched one missile to eastern Udaloy.
Okay.
I think he's badly damaged, and this is very. We have a very good chances for killing him because probably their radars are damaged.
Oh, I know that. I just need to have weapons that are ready to go. Here we go. Okay. Last 2 harpoons ready. Wish me luck.
Okay, but engage not to eastern Udaloy, but to southern.
Southern one?
Group engage to group on south, okay? On south of island.
Yes, the ones I was firing at before.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 133. Designated Sierra 1
Oh
2.
shit! My my missile had a malfunction. Have a malfunction and start turning in the half of the way.
Oh, I see. It's turning towards me. This is not good, is it?
But this is in not in ASW
Oh,
mode.
thank goodness for
This
that.
is anti-ship mode.
That makes me a lot happier.
Oh wait, this missile goes back to way.
Hmm. Okay, fair enough. Okay, last missile attempt. Here we go.
Launch tube 1. Aye, sir. Launch tube 3. Aye, sir.
Last 2 missiles away. And they're heading out for the Udaloy at the south. Okay, I'm going to start heading south now to start taking on the Akulas around about your helicopter contact. Because all I have left is torpedoes.
I need to open my second beer. Be right back.
No problem. That's the contact. This thing's going to sail right by. Yep. Oh, it's smashed into the thing. It's hit something.
Okay, I'm back. My missile was shot down.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Something shot it down.
It's not fair.
Chances are the Udaloy's probably used his own missiles against your missile. Hmm. My missiles might go active on this super tanker instead of the Udaloy. I may have set the lead time a little too early. I set it to 23 miles, and that thing is like 23 miles away, so it might arm just before or just after this tanker. That that Eudaloy is shooting its weapons high into the sky.
No, I think Udaloy can shoot Silex in ASW are going on I think 200 meters, but in anti-ship mode they are going on 10 meters.
Yeah, except he's like it's like he's shooting his gun or something because they're just tracers going very high in the air. Okay, my missile should be active, and oh no, they're going against. I think they're going for something else. Oh, they're going against the power plant. That's annoying. That's really annoying.
I believe you.
Well, that oil rig won't be delivering anything anytime soon. Mm, 22 miles. Alright, I'm going hunting for the Aquila now because I'm out of missiles.
Okay.
That Udaloy is just going to have to come closer and get torped.
Make my depth 1005 feet. Dive I. Make my depth 1000 feet. Dive I.
I have launched 2 more missiles to eastern Udaloy.
Okay. I think he's going to be going behind that island, so I hope your missiles can go around corners. Or they're coming up from high.
They can because I have one waypoint on Udaloy.
Excellent. I wished I could do that. My harpoons aren't that smart.
I think submarines should have waypoints for harpoon.
Yeah, they should.
I think it's normal that harpoon
Retrieve the starboard towed array.
in
Helm I.
on submarine have a waypoint, one waypoint or more waypoints because this weapon was designed to have a waypoint.
Oh, I know, but they're just not modeled that way right now. Well, they know where I am, so I may as well just run right towards them.
Flank. Helm I. All ahead standard. Helm I.
you write your position?
Yeah, sure.
Radio antenna has failed, sir.
Balls, I forgot to pull my radio antenna in. Oh well, I still have my floating wire at least.
Raise the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye. Lower the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Okay, you are still behind our group. You should be much closer. So stream, not stream, retrieve towed array and go.
Oh, I am. I'm going south and I'm going fast as soon as my towed array is in.
Udalo is dead.
Excellent. Excellent work. Jacek is no more.
Yes.
And I imagine he will be very happy about that. Who's in the other Udali then? Is it Blue?
No, no. To znaczy, sorry. You should you should engage. No, you should close to enemy, and after that you should engage all surface groups with torpedoes.
All ahead flank.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay, I'm running flank speed south towards the submarines and the other group.
I hope our AI rabbis will do something.
I wouldn't bet the farm on it.
Make my depth 1300 feet. Dive I.
imagine everyone can probably hear me right now. I'm at flank speed.
I think it's not possible because you have a layer and they haven't layer and they can be only above layer.
I suppose. But surely 32 knots is still pretty fast and pretty loud. Phoenix, if I had VLS missiles, I would have totally run them. But all I've got is harpoons, so.
Okej. Dzięki wielkie za grę. Dobry
No,
znak.
dzięki.
Trzymajcie się. Do następnego razu.
No, dzięki. Do następnego.
Okay. See you, Ghost Dog. See you next time.
Thank you. See you later.
I engage to third hilo.
Okay. I'm currently transiting still, but I should be at the very long length of the range for where.
Two aster missiles away.
Okay. You're still engaging the ship, yes?
You should engage all ships from both groups, but I haven't for now chance for engaging Udalo.
Okay. I was going to go for the Aquila, if you still have it. It should be pretty much where the link data was, right?
Hilo is down.
Oh, no.
Not our Hilo, enemy Hilo.
Oh, alright, okay, that's good.
Yes, it's good.
That's fine. I thought you meant your one. I was like, oh no.
Make my
All
depth
ahead standard.
700 feet. Dive
Okay, I'm going to start trying to listen for this Aquila submarine.
Okay.
Because I think that is probably my biggest threat now.
Akula and Lada.
I haven't even seen the ladder. I have no idea where it is. I would not be surprised if it's still sitting in the bay somewhere.
Stream the starboard towed array. Helm aye.
I will try to send my Hilo to suicide mission, engaging with Hellfires on first Ludo alloy.
And make sure they fire every single one.
Yes, I will send this Hilo on very low altitude.
Okay. If he somehow manages to survive that, see if you can keep the Aquila located for me.
My second Hilo away is in air.
Very good. This is just going fantastic for you.
This one have torpedoes.
Oh, excellent. That makes my day.
All ahead 1/3. Helm aye.
Make my depth 500 feet. Dive aye.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 157. Designated Sierra 13. sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 127. Designated Sierra 14. Sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 158. Designated Sierra 15.
I think I may have picked him up. It's a very, very faint contact though.
You should search Boris Chinikin, Madjar, and Ivan Rogov. And of course, Yudalai.
Yes. I think actually I've possibly found the Aquila, but I doubt it. It's too far away. But it's the only contact in that area, so.
My helo is 7 miles from Yudaloi, and Yudaloi have 12 miles for anti-air missiles. So
Oh.
maybe we will be lucky. Wow.
Well, maybe we used them all up.
Hilo is 6 miles from Yudaloi.
Okay.
I don't know what is range, but I think 5 or less or 5 miles for Hellfire.
Okay. Let me find. I'll check out for you. Hellfire is 4.86 nautical miles.
Sonar. I have a new contact.
You must get closer.
113. Designated Sierra 16.
Hilo fire first Hellfire. He shot down first one.
Well, he's wise to you at least. Rafal, thank you for joining the stream. Yes, this is a multiplayer mission. It's 4 versus 4, and I'm the only one in the group that doesn't speak Polish, I believe. Right now, I'm trying to find an Aquila that the helicopters found here. These are all last reported positions, approximately, from various sensors. This circle here represents the range that I've given my torpedoes, and I have a TMA currently working with it.
Hilo is down.
Ah.
Down. As I said, it was suicide mission.
Yeah. Have you got your other helicopter getting ready for torpedoes?
Yes, but those Hilo who was shot down have only Hellfire, so it is useless for anti-sub warfare.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Hilo guys.
Swim good.
Sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 122. Designated Sierra 17.
my depth 700 feet. Dive I.
We don't need that. That doesn't seem interesting to me. I am not a pro. Do not take notes. I am a lecture note on how not to do it.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 102. Designated Sierra 18.
155. Great, for this would show up.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 102. Designated Sierra 19.
Very, very faint line at 50 Hz for Sierra 15. Yeah, I'm going to consider this submarine. And I'm going to assume hostile. It's very, very quiet, almost impossible to detect it. But this turn should hopefully help with that. See, when you make a turn, once your towed array stops swimming around and settle down behind you, you've got a new angle to start letting your TMA guys work. Now I can't really do TMA, so I just let the autocrew do it. But so far he's doing a fine job. I believe I may have the Aquila detected, but I'm not 100% certain.
But where is the Aquila?
This is very, very rough. I'll give you the estimated coordinates.
Okay.
Slightly west of the original positions you had.
Okay. This is value information for me because my helo is on the way and I can drop sonobuoys and check this position.
Yes, well, if you verify, then I can take the shot from very long distance and pop it up above the layer when it's ready. I definitely have a 50 Hz line out there. I don't really see very much else though.
I see Aquila on my towed array, but I don't know why, but I can't mark to track this contact.
Too faint?
I have two frequencies of Aquila.
Is
I
that
can't track it.
is it about the same bearing that I have for you? Like, does it tie up very nicely with where I said the submarine may be?
It's possible, but I haven't updated this link, and I can't be sure.
No problem. going to flood my tubes already so that I don't have to worry about giving out too much noise when I do. But he is sailing, if that's correct, then he must be sailing very high speed, very noisily towards you. So please be careful. Because for that to be correct, he must be doing 25 knots, according to my TMA. I say my TMA, the AI TMA.
Make my depth 600 feet. Dive I.
So he's either gone very quiet again, or he's hiding again.
Ghost, you should engage torpedoes with sorry, you should engage surface group, enemy surface group with torpedoes, with lowered speed torpedoes.
Okay. I'm going to start listening for them now then.
My sonar,
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 181. Designated Sierra 20.
torpedo in the water.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water.
Detected.
Bearing 174. Con sonar.
115.
Torpedo in the water. Bearing
174 for...
It is on Akula position.
Yeah, I'm going to be firing a snapshot down that line. Because that's very close to me. Okay, one active and one passive, going out.
Launch tube 1. Aye, sir. Launch tube 2. Aye, sir. Con sonar. Unit is running normally. Launch countermeasures. Sonar. Aye, sir. Unit is running Launch normally. Countermeasures. Aye, sir. Con sonar. Contact. Bearing 171. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 174. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 174.
Make my depth 1300 feet. Dive aye.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 170. Designated Sierra 21.
I have a Akula on from Kilo.
Okay, very well. I've just fired 2 torpedoes at it at 40 knots to close. So they are on their way out. I'm taking a quick step to the right and a quick step east to avoid that incoming torpedo. I'm going to try and hold the wire onto them to see what happens.
You have a position of Akula on chat. This is very good position with 0 error, and I think it was from MAD on Kilo.
Understood. It's slightly closer than my original position, but I'm happy with it. Everyone's pointing at him, including the enemy's ship's data that I have, so that's very fine. Are you going to hear one of my torpedoes going active?
I will try to engage this contact from Kilo.
Yeah. Yes, Pep. Just understand that you have torpedoes. You have friendly torpedoes coming from your east down south. So just be careful which way you travel.
Okay.
Just in case I lose the wire on them.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 175.
He's fired a snapshot. Fair to say he knows where I am.
Depth charges dropped.
Oh, I hear the explosion.
I will be right back.
Yep, very well. My Sierra 15 contact is updated closer to where you said it was going to be, so I think I have an accurate position.
I have a new contact. Bearing 174. Designated Sierra 22.
I'm back.
Okay, nothing new. I've just turned on both my torpedoes to enable.
My torpedo speed up to 50 knots, and I think my torpedo is homing to enemy sub.
Very good.
Sub or decoy?
Well, we'll find out soon, won't we?
Make my depth 597 feet. Dive I.
I've turned both my torpedoes very slightly so that if he moves west or east, he's not going to escape them.
My torpedo lose track.
No problem. He's now got to
Sonar.
worry about mine.
Torpedo in the water. Bearing 179.
I just sent another one.
Very well.
No, nie najgorzej, nie zgorzej, że tak powiem. Właśnie trafił na kulę, tam moje dwa torpedy poszły. Jedna na decoyach zawraca, ale może uchwyci jeszcze raz. Ale też poszły we mnie torpedy i nie wiem, co to będzie.
Jak to? Smażone tatar.
Siekany w sosie własnym.
Tatar stary.
Ale tego udaloja nadal nam się nie udało. Na Q nam się nie udało trafić. O, właśnie moja torpeda znowu namierza cel. On się skubaniec chyba wydłuża, bo idzie mocno w górę tutaj.
Czekaj, kto jeszcze gra? Q i...
Spas. A jeszcze Kobra przecież gra.
i Kobra.
Q, Spas i Kobra.
No to jeszcze trochę nam to zajmie.
Con sonar. Loud explosion
Dostał.
on the bearing of Sierra 1-5.
He is hit. Aquila is hit.
I heard.
With one torpedo.
Yeah, I heard him. My sonar is like useless now.
It's not enough for Aquila. Aquila is very hard pitch.
Yeah, well, my ad caps will finish the job, I'm sure. How accurate was that position that you gave? Was it pretty much right on?
Wait a moment, because my second one torpedo is close. My second torpedo turning. My second torpedo miss this Aquila. I
So
will give you updated position.
that's okay. My one's coming in anyway.
To tam na kogo jak coś tam poczekaj.
Okay.
Explosion.
Con sonar. Explosion.
Yes, I have this. I have the same data. This is good data.
should be careful because he launched a decoy, mobile decoy Coruns.
That's okay.
Coruns heading to northeast.
That's okay. He's not I'm not trusting it. Weapon acquire.
Nice.
Yeah, it was going for the Corons, but I steered it. I kept the wire all this way.
Torpedo in the water. 1, 2, 3.
Impact very shortly. Unless he's got something very clever up his sleeve.
Aquila is on surface.
That's nuts. He's gonna.
Use radar because I have a ESM.
Con sonar.
Aquila.
Explosion. Con sonar.
Missile.
Bearing 184. Con sonar.
Missile.
Bearing 18.
He's done.
Con
He's
sonar.
exploded.
Loud
Kill.
explosion on the bearing of Sierra 15. Con sonar. Lost the wire. Tube 2.
Shit, he launched missiles to me.
Revenge. Is there anyone left from the other team? Alright, I'm shutting down the other weapon.
The unit from Tube 1 has shut down. Con sonar. Explosion.
That was me just shutting down that torpedo. I didn't want it going anywhere. I didn't want it in control. Oh, Spaz just imploded.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing
Oh,
099. Designated Sierra 2, 3.
I heard that explosion all the way from over here. I was like, ow. That sucks for him.
Come left to course 1.
Spaz logged off. Who's left?
Left is Quasar and I think Cobra.
Quasar and Cobra are still alive. Wow.
Cobra is new player and I think he's not dangerous as you.
I'm just finishing off all the targets you're finding for me. That's a very big difference.
But you did it well.
Man, that's the first time I've actually killed anything with playing with you guys, so that's fine by me.
But this is a game for teamwork.
Hmm.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 099. Designated Sierra 2, 4.
I think I will go back to hangar and reload the weapon on it.
Okay. Nomex has lost connection as well. He's given up. So.
Con sonar. Explosion.
What was that? Oh, the Harper's Ferry just got sunk in the middle of the area. Something is doing a lot of shooting.
Yes, I see. Maybe. Oh, I see. PO fire at gun to our ships.
Wow.
Please go and kill him.
What? Where is he?
He's on link. Wait, I will give you his position.
Thank you.
Make my depth 0.65 feet. Dive I.
Raphael, I don't know about fiction books, but I can very highly recommend a non-fiction book
But
called The
he's
Silent War.
behind his landing ships.
Ah, right, okay.
Steady on course. 116.
That's right in front of me. Perfect.
I am 70 miles from him, and I will speed up and try to kill him with my gun.
Do it. Do it. That'll be funny. I'm going to be firing some torpedoes at the group as well, because they're way inside range now. I don't think there's much they'll be doing about it.
Launch tube 3. Aye, sir. Launch tube 4. Aye, sir. Con sonar. Unit is running normally. Con sonar. Unit is running normally.
Oh, I know, Phoenix. Not much I can do about that, though. Yeah, we're good. 60% is fine. Also, Raphael, I suppose if you want to do fiction and you haven't read Tom Clancy's SSN, it's not the most technically up-to-date one, but it's still a great read. I think Tom Clancy greatly overstates the 688's capabilities, or rather, to be more accurate, makes the others really incompetent, which I don't think is strictly accurate. Alright, I've got your data. Thank you. I have the floating wire still.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet they'll have their ESM live as well, so let's see what we've got.
I am 4 and nautical mile from range of my gun.
Just start, yeah, just start flapping away because there's no seaways out there that can beat a bullet.
Can you give me your position?
Yes, I can. Stand by.
I think I see you, but I'm not sure. Is it you?
You probably will see me because I currently have my scope up. My pause.
Okay, thank you. Yes, it's you. I see you from mast detector, guys.
I can't believe that there's no ESM activity at all.
Make my depth 0, 6
It seems very improbable.
Dive I.
ESM?
Lower the
Yeah, my ESM is completely quiet. I'm not detecting anything, but my periscope is detecting all of the things.
What
Raise the ESM mast,
head?
Chief of the Watch Eye.
065. Periscope depth.
For ESM, you should have 6, 3.
Ah, that makes more sense now.
Make my
You should
depth
check it
0,
in
6 3
ESM
feet.
reference
Dive I.
in section ownership information,
Yeah.
because ownership information is for mast minimum and maximum depth.
Ah, yes, I noticed that now. I always assumed they were always the same. That's my mistake. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to get data now. I found your CWIS. Although nothing else. It's like the enemies have turned off their radar.
My radar is on.
Yes, your radar is on, but the enemies seem to have their radar off.
Yes, I know. I don't know why, because
It's too late now, isn't it?
I think they should turn the radar on, but maybe this is a new tactic.
Well, they finally learned that if they have the radar on, all they do is get found. So
Torpedo in the water 102.
very well. That's probably mine, except it's going away.
Okay. Are you sure it's your torpedoes?
I'm not perfectly sure, but I'm the only one with torpedoes out there right now. I'm not detecting any torpedoes.
Make my depth 0, 5 6 feet. Dive I. feet. Die by.
Raphael, Red Storm Rising is a fantastic book. The submarine stuff is great, but don't sell the tanks and everything else in that book short either. It's the only naval work of fiction that the U.S. Naval Intelligence still keeps in their own in the library as reference. At least the only one. At least the only one I'm aware of anyway. Yeah. The Naval Intelligence, U.S. Naval Intelligence database is mostly considered of a lot of papers, grades, estimates, intelligence strengths, things like that. The U.S. Naval Intelligence considered it such an accurate foreshadowing of a completely conventionally fought World War III in the 80s. They actually kept it on record as reference material for budding officers. That may have been a publicity stunt because a couple of admirals really loved it. Bottom line is, I think it's hilarious. I think it's just a nice little detail.
Raise the radar mast, Chief of the Watch Eye.
See just how silly it is how silly an idea it is to have a radar mastery. Very good.
I have less than 1 nautical miles to engage with my gun to Udaloy.
Very well.
Con, radar. I have a new contact. Bearing 098. Con, radar. I have a new contact. Bearing 097.
I think Udaloy is under fire, maybe from our harbor's area or something like that.
Wouldn't surprise me.
But it's unfair because I would like to kill him with
Of course.
sorry, but I have a bloodlust.
That's okay. Kick his ass.
Lower the radar mast, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Oh no, I just showed off now. I just put my radar across him.
Ivan Rogov is dead in the on opposite side of this island.
I noticed that. The water there is fairly shallow. I hope he didn't run aground. That would be really stupid. There's definitely some sort of conflict or combat going on though. I can see gunfire going both ways. A few of our vessels seem to have linked up with the ground there, which is a bit dumb.
I think this scenario should be little changed for because when landing crafts arrived to this area, they haven't any orders or triggers which could inform that landing is successful.
Ah, right, okay. That's
But
not so
this is
handy.
but this is not my scenario. This is scenario from Grindler, and I think we could change some things in that scenario.
Well, you perhaps could, but to be honest, it's working fine enough. I don't want you to add too many other things to it that could break it.
Okay, Yodale is in my range.
Kill it. Kill it. I've got my. I'm going to be watching every second of this with my periscope or my torpedoes. I'm trying to send my torpedoes after him as well, so it's going to be a race between my torpedoes and your guns. You have to hit accurately. My torpedoes probably will hit.
I don't know why, but my gun don't shoot.
You probably need to add him to the queue. I'm trying to send this right up his back so that he doesn't see it.
Make turns for 6 knots. Maneuvering on.
Make my depth 0,
Maybe it's
6,
a little
5
far.
feet.
Oh,
Dive.
missiles. Something fired a missile. Explosions.
Con sonar. Explosion. Con sonar. Explosion.
Oh, there's a very good possibility these torpedoes could end up in the bottom. He's running into shallow waters.
Okay, I will be right back.
No problem.
Con sonar. Explosion.
Make my depth 0, 5, 6 feet. Dive I.
Raise the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Con sonar. Lost the wire. Tube 4. Con sonar. Lost the wire. Tube 3.
Dunked off the ground. Yeah, my torpedoes ran at the ocean floor. They were so shallow. So I'm about to fix that.
I see something is going to me with 109 knots in air.
That's probably not good for you.
I don't know what it is. I will shoot it down.
I would. I'm not. I wouldn't take any chances. There's nothing near you. There's nothing near here that you should have. Let me turn on my radar for you.
Raise the radar mast, Chief of the Watch Eye. Recommend lowering all masts and antennas, sir.
Make my depth 0.55 feet. Dive I.
Oh, it was sitting hello.
Enemy?
Con, radar. I have a new contact.
Probably not.
Bearing 092.
But
Oh.
Con, radar.
I'm not
I
sure
have a new
because
contact. Bearing
this hello
114.
wasn't shown on thing.
Fair enough.
Con, radar. I have a new contact. Bearing 094.
There's something you won't be ever used to seeing. My radar signature.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Make my depth 0.65
Con sonar.
feet.
Cavitating.
Dive I.
Lower the radar mast, Chief of the Watch Eye. The radar mast has failed, sir.
Oh, didn't pull the radar in mast fast enough. Man, I really wished I still had some harpoons left. You're well within gun range now, Pip. Sorry. Surely.
Make turns for 24
Recommend
knots.
lowering all
Maneuvering aye.
masts and antennas, sir.
Con sonar. Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Lower the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Retrieve the starboard towed array. Helm aye.
Wow, now my gun open fire.
Oh, you got him. I'm sure you got him, unless that I'm mistaken. Oh no, it's just red.
I will kill that bastard.
Do it. Ram him. Ramming speed. You don't need sonar anymore. Just pull it all in, flank speed, right into him. And we find torpedoes at him very soon as well.
All ahead flank. Helm aye.
In fact, you know what? Cut the towed array. I'm going in.
One magazine is out.
What? You've emptied one of your magazines already?
Yes.
Have you got any good hits on him yet?
I have a second gun, but it's not 1 to 7
Your shots are landing short by meters.
Sorry, can you repeat? But
Your shots need to be added. You need to add some power, add some distance, just a little bit, maybe a meter or so. I saw some splashes, just very so slightly short of the contact.
yes, I see. I will check mission status for this query. Not query, you Daloy.
Yeah.
Yes, it was damaged.
Make my depth 150
My
feet.
second
Dive I.
76 millimeters gun now fire.
Okay. Rafal, the problem is that not everyone's a complete naval nuthead like us.
Recommend lowering all masts and antennas, sir. The floating wire has been cut, sir.
Oh well. Has me lost my floating wire as well because I'm just going like full flank speed. I'm just going nuts here now. I just want to kill this guy and then call it a night. Turn myself into a human torpedo in a few moments if this doesn't work. Yeah, good luck with that, Raphael. If you can, go for it. Awesome. Bring more people in. No, instead you're just going to have to deal with Soviet equivalents. Rafael, thanks for that, and I hope you enjoy it. Catch you later. If you ever want to discuss anything else to do with this sim or any other ones, I have my own Discord channel, which the link is in the label above my head, right here. Let's enjoy it.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 075. Designated Sierra 25.
want to play sonar games, do we? I can play sonar games. I'm great at sonar games.
All ahead 1/3. Hell my. Con sonar. No longer cavitated.
I think loading takes 20 minutes.
Oh wow,
It's just too long for me.
it's fine. I'm gonna close with and destroy. I'll ram right into him.
Try to engage with torpedoes, but before launching torpedoes, go to periscope depth because when they travel before run to enable, uh, they are going on your submarine depth. So
Yeah.
this is the reason why they go to floor.
Oh yeah, Phoenix. Like, this is like all strategy's gone out the game now. We're just having fun now. We're just totally fucking with this Udaloi now.
Launch tube 1. Aye, sir. Launch tube 2. Aye, sir. Con sonar. Unit is running normally. Con sonar. Unit is running normally. Con sonar.
My
Torpedo in the water.
launched to
Bearing 083.
I fired 2 torpedoes. Because I'm not entirely sure how far away he is. Like that distance there, that's the contact there. And that is less than 20, but more than 10. Which... Uh, oh, good point. Let's see what turns up here. It doesn't seem to be going any faster. I don't really see myself getting more resolution out of it either.
Oh, very nice. My 127 millimeters gun is about
Con sonar.
the last
Lost the wire. Tube 1.
open fire.
Huh.
Oh shit!
Give it a shot, Phoenix. Why not?
Once again, this gun didn't shot. Oh, now it's shooting. I think it's a small bug when I can't shoot to forward direction. Hooping.
That's me.
Oh, okay. Okay, all magazine was empty.
You just unloaded that guy.
I have a storage with 2 magazines.
Oh, Quasar's dead.
But yeah.
He sunk his ass. He sunk his ass with a ghost, with a gun. Nicely done.
O Magda, właśnie zatopiliśmy Q. A go z działa pociągnąłem już drugi raz. Drugi magazynek będzie. Właściwie to trzeci.
That was funny.
I think we can quit this game.
Yes, that's not a trouble. We can call index. That's 3.5 hours of playing. This is long enough, I think.
Because we have still one enemy, Cobra. I will go to Polsimon voice channel and I will ask him to come. Okay?
Yes, that would be fine.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 071. Designated Sierra 27. Con sonar. Lost the wire. Tube 2.
Just cut them off.
Okay, he agreed with ending this mission because he. Oh, I don't know what he is doing.
He's just sitting chilling there, isn't he? I can see him now with the truth on, sitting there chilling at the south.
I turn on true because he agreed for ending this mission.
That's fine. Very well. I agree too. That's no problem at all. That was great fun, man.
For me too. Very nice game, Ghost Dog. We were very good team.
That's how it should be. Thanks very much for having me, man. Catch you later.
Thank you, Ghost Dog, for the game.
Very well. There we go. Well, that was a lot of fun, guys, and I do hope to see you all in the very near future. For now, I have work tomorrow. I'm going to bed. I'll catch you later.